Hello YouTube, I'm Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and another episode of DNA Saturday, which is the weekly series here on my channel where subscribers send me in DNA bombs. That was the Cray class we're going to be using throughout the entirety of this gameplay. If you would like, of course, you can go back and pause the video to get a good look at the class, but keep in mind I will be talking about the attachments and the perks and the gun itself periodically throughout this video. So what's going on here? This is actually a game of domination here on the map Comeback, my favorite map in the game. I actually discussed that in the last episode, and basically this is kind of a fun little one. It's 2 KF5s, 1 DNA Bomb. So we're going to be starting off here with the KF5 Marksman, and we're going to be picking up the KF5 Breakneck right here and using that as well. Basically throughout the gameplay, the player here, who goes by the name of NerosCinema, is actually going to be swapping between these two particular guns. So I thought this was interesting. So the KF5 Marksman, it's an okay KF5, I suppose. I mean, looking at the stats of it, I don't see how it can be very great. It gives you +2 to range, but it's going to give you -1 to your accuracy and -1 to your damage, which, like, well, that seems to kind of even out a little bit. I guess it's supposed to be the long range version, but if it's reducing the damage, it's like, well, what's the point? I don't know. It's a confusing variant. I haven't personally used it myself, but the Breakneck, the one he has out in his hands right now, I have used that quite a bit because I've actually been lucky enough to get that out of a supply drop, and it's a very, very good variant. And if I were to make a guide with the KF5, it would definitely be the variant I recommend you guys trying out because it is so good. Oh, that KF5, it is so good if you get the Breakneck variant. I love it. All the pieces. It is amazing. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that throughout the entirety of the gameplay. Running around, killing a bunch of people, swapping between the KF5 twice. Now, I want to ask you guys a question here. I want to ask you guys a question. Your opinion on the KF5 here. Do you or do you not think the KF5 benefits from a red dot sight or any other kind of optical attachment? Let me know about that in the comments, because I'm watching this gameplay, right, and I use a KF5 myself, but I feel as though the iron sights, while they're basically like the same iron sights as like an MP5, for some reason I have a lot of difficulty using those iron sights downrange. I just do. It's something maybe just about me, or maybe I'm not experienced enough with the gun, but let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about that? KF5, would you put an optical attachment on there and use one of your attachment points to use that? Let me know about that. But let's start talking about the attachments here. What are we doing with this particular class? Because it's a very fast overall DNA bomb, as you're telling by all the kills he's already getting. He's only on a 20 kill streak already. He's doing pretty good. So he's using grip, he's using suppressor, and he's using extended mag. So grip, definitely, because I feel as though this gun kicks way too much at those medium to longer ranges. Extended mag is a pretty good one overall. You can always go with the magazine attachment. And silencer, I mean, depends on what you want to do with it. That's what I was asking. Red dot sight, silencer, what would you go with this? Let me know about that, but he's running a silencer. We're using low profile and blind eye, standard perks. We've also got toughness and blast suppressor. So in my own opinion, these are the most standard perks in the game. You got low profile and blind eye, toughness and blast suppressor. It really doesn't get any better than that in my own opinion. Right here, I thought that guy was going to try and be wise, but it's actually pretty funny. He ends up getting the jump kill. Now watch this though. Watch this part. This is one of my favorite parts of the gameplay. It's one of the reasons it was submitted. So he wants to kill this guy who's in the corner, right? He's like, oh, I can't get him because that guy's in the corner, but there's all the guys on C. Now look at this guy. There's two guys in two different corners. He's like, well, how am I supposed to get both of these? So he ends up turning the corner, gets him, ends up getting him. There's still the guy up on the roof, keep in mind, I believe. Is there still that guy up on the roof, or did he possibly move? Nope, he moved. He's down here inside now looking for him. He ends up killing him as well. I saw it when I was watching his gameplay, when I was actually going through like the submissions for this week. I saw that particular part, I saw it was hilarious. Something about he's going to jump over and kill all those guys off C, but he's like, wait a minute, I can't do it. There's a guy in the corner. And then he goes back down behind the wall. He's like, oh, there's another guy in the corner. There's two guys in two different corners. And right here lets the guy actually kill him because he wanted to try and get the double DNA bomb in this gameplay, because once again, that was a very fast overall DNA bomb, but unfortunately he doesn't end up picking that up. He still got that amazing KF5 DNA bomb. It was pretty good, man. All in the first half. Just very, very nice overall. And I thought I'd feature it here. It's actually Commando's second feature. And what I talked about in the first episode he was actually featured in, he's like a super fan. I'd like being able to give back to someone like that who comments on every single one of my videos. He's finally upped his video quality a bit until a point where I can actually feature him. And he's got some great gameplay. He's actually able to show it now, and I'm definitely happy about that. But there we go, the final score. A final score of 74 kills and 11 deaths. Maxing out the scoreboard. Maxing out that scoreboard, which is definitely a whole lot of fun. Comeback is like the one map I can do that on. Comeback domination is the only time I can ever like actually max out the scoreboard. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of DNA Saturday. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel he deserves. If you guys would like to submit your DNA bombs for next week's episode of DNA Saturday, simply watch the video. It's on your screen right now. All you really need to do is click the annotation that's on your screen, or you click the link to it down in the video description, and be sure to check out that video if you've ever had any ambition whatsoever to feature your videos here on DNA Saturday, because you're going to need to know the rules, right? Go check out that video if you guys haven't already. If you guys would like to go ahead and check out Mr. NerosCinema, you can find him over at youtube.com/KF5 Commando2233. So he's a returning guest. Actually got his first feature, I think 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. And over on his YouTube channel, he posts Advanced Warfare, and he likes to cover news. He posts up DNA bombs. He sometimes does weapon comparisons and things like that, class guides. He basically just posts up Advanced Warfare content. He doesn't upload super frequently like Go619 does in the last episode, but he still has a pretty good YouTube channel. Nice little up-and-comer. He's actually got quite a low subscriber base there, so be sure to go ahead and give him a look if you guys haven't already. I believe his first feature was with the ARX on the map Solar, and now we're here with the KF5 here on Comeback, so he's got a nice little range. He's a pretty good player, and you guys may enjoy his content, so go ahead and check him out. I hope you guys all enjoyed this week's episode of DNA Saturday, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.